Hey, yo, good morning, good morning. Huh, I think I just slept for like 12 hours. Who's in here? Jello, what's good? Ari, morning. T and Lag, hell yeah. CK, my guy. Man, hell of a weekend. Wait, that wasn't a weekend? What was that? A Wednesday? That was a Wednesday. Or a Thursday. Yeah, shit. NFT NYC and then flew back for the playoff game, which my kids won. Both of them pitched. Both of them hit like big time. And both of them made crazy ass plays, man. The whole team was on fire. I feel like I'm in a dream. I seriously do. Shit is just really good right now, man. And then I woke up and Twitter is on fire about MMF. Like MMF is back. Is that the word? Fucking tree houses are up. Degens are up. Uh, METF is up. Let's talk about it. New America's here. My guy Doc is here. Also, Snoop and Eminem performed last night at Ape Fest and dropped a brand new track that, of course, you can only get if you have a mutant or a bored ape. Like, these guys are just blowing it out of the water. Also, whatever that whole burn BAYC thing, that didn't look good. Like, it didn't look good in New York, and it's not looking good on Twitter. So that was a good try. But then, like, you A/B that with what's going on the Bored Ape side, like, they fucking dominated in New York. There's absolutely no question about it. Like, Bored Apes did it the best. But let's stop real quick before I get into that and just shout out the Kronos team, man, who showed up and put out at NFT NYC. Like, it was Bored Apes, and then in time, Bored Apes were downtown. We're at Pier 17, and the big the main event was in Times Square, and at the Marriott Marquis. I'm telling you guys, I said it yesterday. It was Polygon, Coinbase, and Kronos. Like, those were the three that were like really making a mark. And I think that's really huge for Kronos, man, because Coinbase and Polygon, they didn't need any help. Like, everybody knows who they are. But when we were walking around talking to people, still nobody knows who the fuck Kronos is or what it is. So if that doesn't let you know how goddamn early we are, it's like it's just not a question. It's a given, you know? Like, this EVM chain, there's gonna be a competition. 2022 is gonna be the year that the EVM chains really battle it out, because there's not enough room for all of us. Ari's coming up here. I'm not saying we got to smash anybody out of the way. I'm just saying, like, we got to get our volume and transactions and holders up. That's just gonna take time. What's up, Ari?
What's up, Crow fam? Caw.
Hey, did you see that picture of that I just posted of what I found
Ye-
over my bed
Yeah,
when I woke
I
up?
just responded to it, just laugh.
I blocked it out of my head that day because I thought it was fucking creepy when it was over my head. But like, now that I got reminded of it this morning, I want to post it because, like, that's some Illuminati crow shit,
It
bro.
is, but it's
Right?
dope though.
I know. The more I look at it, the more I like it.
It's like, and I don't know, you kind of make me want to. Well, they're a little bit too expensive now. Ape into those, or go grab two more phoenixes. But I got to get a note, at least one nobody's later, and because I just said it, so keep my word.
Gotta have those nobodies,
And
man. I gotta keep my word too. Like, I need to go mint some Generation 2 nobodies. Straight
and
up and down.
What else? New America's soon, so I gotta stash some crow and stop spending it. luckily,
Goddamn.
luckily, I found well, out just doing some cleaning and throwing some stuff away. Glad I didn't throw this
You
one.
found some crow when you were cleaning up?
You might as well say that. I found a credit card. I didn't realize
Hell yeah.
I didn't realize it's still open, but all the problem is I gotta get their pin reset whenever they open. So uh but I'm about to
You got money on that card?
yeah. It was paid enough, so yeah. Uh
What are we buying? Crow? What are we buying?
we're gonna buy some crows. We're gonna
Hell
put
yeah.
some crows somewhere and probably mint an NFT or two and put something back because New America's coming up and I got that white list. Shout out New America.
Yo, I'm saying, and I just saw something this morning, bro, that I think is exactly what you want to get into because, excuse me, um, there's some new vaults, bro. There's a Crow VVS vault. I know, Crow VVS. I know,
You know I don't care.
but
You just
bro,
I'm
it's
with the
paying
BBS
7%. It's paying 7% daily right now. You got to get in that bitch.
on BBS.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like I'm not even in it yet. I just saw it on Twitter before I fired up this space, but it's Crystal Finance is pumping it. So like
oh,
whatever the fuck they did, it's paying 7% a day. So
you know
like
what?
go get it.
I completely forgot about Crystal because they've
Going.
been working
Yeah, man.
like
I have used Crystal Finance for some vaults, and I have lost something on impermanent loss.
Impermanent loss is a bitch, especially in a
IL
bear market. Like don't realize any losses in a bear.
part of the game.
Yeah, yeah.
IL feel you though. Get out when the get is good. Get back in when it's bad for everybody else.
Yeah, man, I learned that by mistake in the beginning, but like what a beautiful mistake to make. Like pulled out of LPs at the top and
Mhm.
bought back in at the bottom. Yeah.
I've been pretty lucky on that. I don't know if I just have like this gut feeling or it's like my anxiety has become like a spidey sense. I
Yo,
usually
you
be
might be
able
on
to
something though.
I
Like,
usually be able to sell most of my stuff with some type of profit. Lost a little bit on VVS at the beginning on like their first dip, but got back in, made some profit, came out up just a little bit, stake swap for Crow stake and winning. Like this current bear market, I sold off a few NFTs, cashed out some Crow while I was up, and start seeing. I mean, somewhat justifiably, some whining and crying, understandably, but new to the game, it happens. That I was out, and I was paying bills, and I was buying a bunch of food.
bro, I was pissed. Ask my wife. I was pissed when we were paying bills with ETH at 2,800. I was like, boo, I really don't want to sell it. You know, this fucker's going back to 4,000. Like, I don't want to do this. And now I look back, and all those mortgage payments were fucking half price.
Hey, you won,
Yeah,
and now you can eat the dip and win again.
that's everybody. That's for everybody. That's not just me.
But I woke up last night, freaking fiat mind check hit, and it was actually before it was about 9:50. I was about to go to sleep. I was in a young hustler space just for he just did a pop up space for a second. I said I was
Yo,
gonna
shout
go to
out Young
sleep.
Hustler, man. What
Yeah,
is he
shout
up
out to
to?
young hustler, man.
When was the last time he dropped a new track, bro?
I don't know, but I mean, we was just chopping up,
He was
talking.
hot. He was hot for a
Yeah,
minute there, dropping tracks like every week.
yeah, yeah, dudes.
I would have
It
loved
was
to see
fire
him
though.
at NFT NYC, man.
Uh,
I missed a lot of people. Now I'm checking Twitter. Like I missed a lot of people. I missed Gonzo. I didn't see Gonzo. I didn't see
uh, I would have loved to be there. Especially, it would have been a perfect time for me to have fun there and just be in NYC. Haven't been in so
bro. Yeah,
long.
because New York is just the best city, hands
Get up,
down. Like
get
I'm
up
not
to
gonna fucking
the
argue with anybody.
get up to Shaolin and see my fam, my IRL fam.
Shallon Allen.
Yes, sir.
It,
But
it would have been pretty busy, Alpha?
Yeah, it's it's hot and sticky in the city right now, man.
it's hot and sticky everywhere, man. It
But
rained like
it was a beautiful thing, man. It was a beautiful time.
it looked like it. It looked like super exciting,
And
and
the vibes were just up, dude, which was crazy, right? Because I didn't know what it was gonna be like, especially with the whole like burn board ape campaign, right? And the bear market and the vibes on Twitter, and then you go to New York and it's like no one gives a fuck, dude.
exactly. For one thing, even if it probably wasn't that many of those people there, but even if it was a handful, like Drake
There were
said,
no trolls in New York. Not one shit talking troll in New York, bro.
you
I
Nobody
know,
thought
showed up.
I thought the real trolls showed up, but
No, bro, and like I thought it was hilarious, and it made me proud to wear my Bored Ape Atom Bomb Squad collaboration hoodie everywhere because everybody thought that the Atom Bomb Squad fake protest was real on Twitter, and it was just like it was the best guerrilla marketing promotion for NFTs I've ever seen. And you guys know what I'm talking about, right? The fake protest that said like
yeah.
anti MetaMasker.
the make fiat great again.
God hates NFTs.
Look, most of the time, what we call thumb thugging, it doesn't turn out to be the real thing. So people are gonna enjoy themselves. They get in a certain environment. Even if it was a handful or a lot of those folks there, you're not gonna see it. They're gonna, oh, this is nice. I'm gonna enjoy myself. Like all that goes out the window.
And like, there were no corners being cut, man. Like there was a lot of money being spent in New York. The guy I ran into this guy who's a advertising exec, so he runs billboards. He said NFT companies or NFT projects spent $100 million on fucking billboards in Times Square. We're just talking Times Square. And like this is ephemeral. We're talking money that we just fucking threw away, basically. Like you bought time on a billboard, and that's it. $100 million NFTs spent. That's not even counting like MetaMask was all over those billboards. Fucking not Celsius, the other one. Coinbase, all over those billboards. What's up, T?
What's going on, Alpha? I'm glad you had a good time in the city. I hope you got yourself a pretzel or a dirty dog, something like that. But yeah, let us know about all the people you met and all the good deals. I mean, like I've heard some great stories. Everybody was talking about it, and you know, I feel like Kronos really like came up on this one, and the whole family like came together.
Yo, the Kronos t-shirt printing station was like a hot topic, bro. Like people might not have known what Kronos was, but everybody knew where the Kronos t-shirt printing station was. Like and they were getting t-shirts before they knew what Kronos was. They just wanted the shirts. So like
Hype.
this is
That's
how it happened.
that's walking advertisement right there.
Hell
That's
yeah,
perfect.
dude. We had two floors. We had the t-shirt printing on the seventh floor, but then the Coinbase, the Kronos actual like stand or whatever booth was up on the ninth floor, and we had even better shirts and stuff up there, and that's where we put all the Island Thunder stuff and the Nobody stuff. And like, think about it. Kronos has how many NFT projects at this point? Over 200? got to be over 200. All right, so you go to the Chronos booth at NFT NYC. What NFT projects are on the table? Island Thunder, Nobodies, Crosmonauts, Bing
Yeah,
Bong,
buddy.
Fuck Your Life, come talk to me.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
3 projects just sitting there for everybody to look at, and it just looked amazing. It was an amazing picture.
It was super dope, man. Everything. And like I was saying, like they really didn't cut corners. The food was good. The food they give you for free is good. That's when you know life is good. I was like trying to stuff those cookies in my bag. I was like, I'm taking all these cookies home with me.
So the big question is now everybody needs to start planning for next year. Who's going? Can we make this a bigger event, an even bigger event next year?
Oh, my mind is just like nonstop on this. Because one thing that we didn't do as Chronos, and it would have been impossible with where we're at, just in the timeline of things, the grand scheme of things. But by next year, no doubt, like we need to have these parties that we're getting put on, like the NFT projects that had sponsored events. Of course, Bored Apes took it to a whole nother level, had Pier 17 locked down for 4 days. But like there were sponsored events all over the city. So it's really not that difficult to put one of those on. You know, you just need planning, funding, advance notice, and very easily sponsor an event somewhere around the area. You know, as some and I don't know, like we got plenty of time to plan it now if you do it a year in advance. You know?
And have a controversial video come out around the same time to
Oh,
create some
definitely.
hype.
Guerrilla marketing, chimpanzee marketing. You know what else was all over the place? Where's Kazan, dude? Because I was talking to everybody about Kazan and he wasn't even there. Um, the trucks that have billboards on the sides of them that he used to talk about all the time in November, um, they were all over the city, dude. Double parking in front of the marquee. So like just going to the spots where they knew NFT people were and just parking. It was gets your mind going. Let's go Murph Dog and then Ari.
Hey, yo, just a few little updates of what I'm seeing this morning. Good morning to you, Alpha,
Good
everybody in the
morning.
room. Steve,
Excuse me.
Supreme,
I wanted to say good
Supreme.
morning to our neighbor, dude. Good morning to our Chronoverse neighbor.
Oh yeah, yeah, you like that? So, yeah, little come ups here and there, man. I'm loving these prices. So, um, yeah, I got me a Chronos first right next door to Jungle. Haven't named it yet. Not sure what we're gonna call it, but or what I'm gonna do with it. Like, let's fucking go, right?
Let's fucking go.
Boomers, man. I claimed my verified distribution this morning. Really nice that they got that up and going. You just got to go to your My Boomers page, and it's right there. Withdrawal
Bro,
balance,
everybody's been posting that too. Like they
super dope.
it must be really simple. I haven't done it yet, but yeah, it looks like it's just super clean UI. Just link up and they're like, here's how much we're gonna give you.
I'm right in line with their website. Right, it's clean as their website. You just go to My Boomers. There's a boomer count right up under that withdrawal balance. Beautiful. Um, Dark
And people
Crystal
should
hit pay.
understand that like that's no easy feat. Like there's a
Oh yeah.
lot of work that goes on the back end to make sure things are that fucking smooth on the front.
He said Elder Carl put in his Discord. Let me get it up here. It was something about it was a very new, special kind of contract. So if it's clunky or something like that, it's always subject to change down the road. But it worked just great for me, so I didn't have any problem. I wanted to hit on Dark Crystal hitting peg. Their dark rooms printing like a bitch. Love it. We have 100 left of the Island Thunder tokens.
Hot damn,
Right,
man. That is
right at
on
130.
fire right now, bro. Like three
Mm-hmm.
or four people have cashed in seven chips for a ETH banner in the past
Yep,
like 4 days.
yep. And so I wanted to ask you: you mentioned maybe holding on to them for the future or burning them? What's the decision on that?
Yeah, because now I'm sitting on a bunch. We should take a vote in the alpha channel and just a simple vote like 25%, 50%, or 0% in terms of how many of the six we save for future giveaways. It's really about how much uh, how
Okay.
much reduction of supply we really want. Some people really are excited about reducing the supply. Um, a lot of us, I'm just speaking for myself, saying a lot of us
Yeah.
feel like 420 is not a lot to start with, but whatever.
Isn't it like sending some of your kids off to camp right forever and never seeing them again? So I get the little emotional attachment too on your end. It would be
I'll hold them tight, and we can just give them to cool people in the future. But like, it's up to y'all.
yeah. I'll put a poll up. That'll be fun. See what happens.
Yeah, because I'm psyched about where our community is, just like as we speak. But
One more thing. MMF is sitting nice at like 6.5 cents, and SVN is sitting wonderfully at like 6.3 cents, y'all. Just a little more. I need to get rid of
bro,
these bonds.
so that means all that MMF that I bought at 3 cents and threw in the steakhouse is now coming out at 6.5 cents. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
yeah. I like it.
SVN is tickling peg. What needs to get up to that 1.1 swap? We need to see that at like 1 cent, maybe 2 cents higher than MMF. So we're almost there. I need to get rid of these bonds, y'all.
Oh my god, can we do light G next, people? Please, we got
Yeah,
dark
like
Oh
G.
Cro.
yeah,
We did MMF. Can we do fucking light G, please? Thank you.
Oh,
and
and
then throw
Supreme.
in
I've got like 16,000 light G just sitting there. Like, what am I doing?
and throw in gold on treasure as well. That'd be good.
Yep, gold, all that stuff. Yo, this is the word though. Like, loot finance is small enough that we could do it this morning. Like, the people in here could just do it this morning. You know? I think we need more coordination here. No joke. Because if we
And
coordinated this, we could just go around like, okay, bring this back to peg, great. Bring this back to peg, great. Just keep it moving.
and also education, like what you do every morning and every evening, just to let people know how it's done and what different plays are like, how to go about achieving what
Yeah,
we want
so
to
should we
achieve.
break it down? Like after Ari goes, like for people that don't know about bonding and how we bring things back to peg, I think we should take it from the beginning. You know? We've been here for a half hour, so tweet out the room and we're gonna do a little dim dim on bonds, on pegged algorithmic tokens, and how to bring them back over peg at your will as a community. We can do this shit. Ari, tell them, baby.
Let's go. Nah, I'm finna get out of here real quick. Gotta take my mom. We actually finna do some old school Southern uh breakfast at Waffle House and probably go out, spend a little cash, gamble or something. But I was just gonna say I need an Island Thunder t-shirt, whatever it costs. Once I get that credit card up and running, to
See,
buy
because
one,
like I
whatever I
put
got to
out a
do.
poll though, Ari. I put out a poll last week because we've been doing Island Thunder merch for almost 15 years, right?
Yeah.
And I put out a poll like to the Crow fam on Twitter, like, are you guys ready for Island Thunder merch? And it was like 60-40.
Yeah, I did. I voted on that, and
I was like,
when
all
I
right.
vote when I voted, it was like 33, 33. 30, like what the? Yes, I would. Did you see? I said, make sure that that soap is paraben free.
Yeah, you know what? I think it is. We can check with Joe,
Yeah.
but
I, I
that's the soap that Crypto Cutie makes, and that shit's
man,
quality.
I love soap. I love like baths and
Yeah, man. And
like
Truck's wife makes like this dope body cream.
I was just about to say, bro, with that
Hey,
soap
I got
and
you.
her body butter, bro, you're gonna be the softest man walking around out here smelling good.
That's what we're doing, man. One step at a time. We're like spreading that mycelium. We're spreading this jungle lifestyle. It's a lifestyle brand, man. You gotta like brush your teeth, wash yourself, and then moisturize, baby. Like we're making soft men out here. We're making.
hey Alpha, but I'm gonna get out of here. This tablet's about to die anyway. But appreciate y'all. Shout out to Finicky Foxes. I see Tulliver down there. Shout out to her, uh, them, and catch y'all later. I catch the replay on YouTube later.
Hell yeah. Have fun with moms, yo. That sounds like a good time.
Definitely. Peace.
Peace. Come on, time for school. Time for school. I gotta make
Damn,
it to
did you
school.
say time for school?
Yeah, they're still
When the
going.
hell is the last day of
I
school?
have no idea, bro. I for real, I'm surprised today because like
Nah, Alpha, I really don't think
I
they're
thought it
going to
was
school.
over.
Are they paying the bus driver to take them to the rec center or something?
I don't know, dude. They said they have to go get their stuff. Maybe they're lying to me. Like we gotta go, we gotta go pick up our shit.
They're going to have a hell of a party, aren't they?
Um,
I will never allow these shitcoins to stop me. No more. No longer. And as Paul Revere said, I'm not having it. I'm not having it anymore.
Jimmy, what about
And I
Jimmy? What
want to
about those
say one
rebase
thing.
tokens?
One thing that you will never
Jimmy,
understand. This
are you
is
calling from a Solana cell
Crow,
phone?
and I am a Crow soldier.
Jimmy, I'm gonna fucking boot you. Yeah, you're pissing my daughter off. She's...
Just ask Jimmy about rebase
Here, Willow,
tokens.
you tell Jimmy to shut up.
Yeah, I was gonna.
I'm just kidding.
She was just kidding because she knows I am right. When Jesus Christ spoke to me, he said only Coffee and Cro.
And Jesus knows what he's talking about. Fill it up with what?
I don't
How
mean
many
the
you want?
Jesus that you think of. I mean Jesus, the person who cleans my
Jesus.
clean.
Yeah,
Yeah, that guy.
that guy. That's my guy. I got you, Willow. Just give me a second. Shout out everybody in here. Jimmy, you came at the perfect time. We're trying to explain the bare bones of the bonding process in DeFi.
Wait, what? Why?
Because there's a couple of algorithmic tokens that we know you love so much,
Well, there
and
aren't
they're
that many
underpowered.
left anymore. There's only a few that are fractional that are left. Which ones are you referring to?
Well, today, Dark Crystal got over peg. So we're trying to explain to
Oh,
people
right, with the
that
bonding. Yeah, you
this
burn
can
it.
be
You
done.
burn it.
Yeah, this can be done on any of these platforms if we coordinate and everybody buys the bond token to get it over peg.
Wait, you wanted to get over peg?
Yeah, we're trying to get some of these algorithmic stable coins over peg.
Yeah, and then you sell it,
We're saving the
and
world, Jimmy.
you
We're
get their
saving the
arbitrage
world.
value back. I
Yep.
mean, I guess the question is why?
Yeah, but we don't want to do the why. We just want to do the how.
Okay, well, so I get, okay, just want to be clear. What is this thing called?
We're doing like
Crystal,
fourth
blue
grade. This is
crystal?
like, yeah, we want to explain to a fourth grader how bonds work and how they can be involved in the process
So,
of
well,
bringing
basically, if
an
it's bonded,
algorithmic
it's the
token over
exchange
peg.
rate, and it's converted when it's, minted or redeemed. It's that exchange rate.
And that's defined as the amount of the bonded, whatever the token is, per the bonded amount in existence. So if the value initially starts with 1, and then obviously the way that bonding works is it decreases with slashing events. So those bonded tokens, they all share losses from slashing, but the protocol itself has a fee. That's how the protocol itself makes money. That's why these like algorithmic bonding type projects actually make a lot of money. Is because people are all trying to arbitrage this stuff and make a fee about 0.5%, so 50 basis points. So basically,
So that's where all the
yeah.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
So the way it works is the bonded token, it usually lasts epochs of 3 days, and whenever the delegation so whenever it's undelegated is done, then basically what happens is the it determines the amount which is withdrawn per bonded token, and then it updates the account for slashing, so that in the event that the total thing is undelegated, which you just did, the amount slash is calculated by comparing it to the real token versus the bonded token that has been, the bonded one, which is just undelegated and, basically burned. And then from that, you deduct the pro rata from how much undelegated in total versus the total that is in existence of the real token in circulation.
Which would mean that the most lucrative position to
Are you
get
asking about
in would
redeeming?
be.
You just said how. Are you saying about
Yeah.
redeeming? Okay, well then anything that's
Well, no,
redeemed.
we're not even redeeming yet. We're just telling
Well
everybody
then, okay,
how
the
to
slashing thing is how it works.
Yeah.
I mean, that the slashing thing is basically the question of the actual equation, which is pretty well known as just the bonded thing is the exchange rate equals the total bonded value over the bonded supply. So if it's like the exchange rate is $1, then it equals the, the amount that's been bonded versus the bonded supply. So if you have like 10 bonded and there's like a supply of like, whatever.
The hell did I get wrong?
Nah, you probably just can't hear Jimmy. Go down and come back up. But so what Jimmy's saying is everything that you
But
can
you only
read
make
in a
money
white
when
paper.
it's over peg. That's
Right.
how the
And that's
conversion
what we're
works.
trying to do is get
And
these
that's why
things back
slashing
over peg.
works. Yeah, so if it's under peg, then slashing doesn't work. Then you lose money.
Yeah, no, Thunder is pegged to the community. We don't
Whatever
worry
that means.
about that. Thanks, Jimmy. it means as long as we're still here, Thunder's still here.
I mean, the slashing thing though is, it should be said that the minting thing is also slightly different from the redeeming thing. If you're redeeming, um, you know, well, basically, what does it mean to redeem? Well, redeem basically means that there's a mint and burn cycle for these things, right? So you enter the amount that you're going to mint or the amount of the bonded token you're about to mint. And then what this does is it just prompts you to sign the transaction. And then from there, you redeem it to the original token, right? So you have like rewards basically. And then you just take those redeemable tokens and you burn them. So what that means is when you burn the bonded token through the bonded version of the protocol, the redeemed token can be drawn after the unbonding period. And then the redemption is done with the current bonded rate, but it requires about, I think usually it requires about 21 days, and then the redemption amount is then affected by the validator slashing, right? So burn requests are then processed in 3-day batches usually, and then burn requests are always going to be included in the batch, and it's going to be marked as pending. So you know that, right? It's not immediate, right? But there is an instant burn option, so
I
you
learned
can
from
do it
what
on
you just
Uniswap.
said.
You can do it on Uniswap. You can instant burn stuff. Like if you swap the bonded version for the original token, like it's then basically the process is instant, but it also makes you suffer from trade slippage, right? Because if you're the only one doing it, well, anyway.
Yeah, which is why they don't want you doing that, right? So that you're
Well,
not.
there has to be a pending period, or else basically it has to go in batches, and then there's slashing. I don't know what to call it. Basically, if you'd make a sandcastle, you got to get the sand and pile it in a little pile first before you put it on the sandcastle, make it in the correct shape. But if you just start throwing sand at the castle, hoping you're going to make a sandcastle, it's not going to work. But
Yeah, you got to do it in
yeah,
batches.
so it doesn't. It's done in batches. That's basically how all the forks work. But
So you wanna?
yeah,
So do you want to buy the bond? Why it's under peg?
you buy the bond, you bond it. Oh yeah, yeah, you bond it. Bonding basically is like a bond. It's like like getting a long-term investment. But obviously when it's overpegged, then you redeem it, right?
Correct, and it's all based around like the traditional finance system.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's not it just uses the same kind of lingo, but the process that the bank does is now what you're doing yourself.
Be
Well,
your own
essentially,
bank.
yeah, and you're working, which is the farming to get the dollar. Then you're staking the dollar and earning shares, and then yeah, you're cashing out or recycling.
Yeah, cashing out all those shares for dollars is what got us under peg in the first place, you fuckers. So
Well, at a healthy rate, be it
yeah,
like
I
you
must say
might
I'm
do
not a big
forty
fan of these
percent.
fractional things anymore.
I know, Jim, but like we're trying to play it cool because it's not like we can change horses in the middle of the race.
Change horses
Yeah,
in the middle of the race?
I heard you can't do that.
You know what, guys? All I have to say is, I am sick and tired of all these shit coins coming here, fucking with my shit, and I won't take
Who
it
hurt you, Jimmy?
anymore.
Who
I
hurt you this
can't
morning?
stand it. They can't stop coming into my crow safe space and hurting everyone I love.
Did
Oh,
you buy Crow
baby
cream cheese again?
Jesus.
God damn, man.
What?
Those shit coins will get you every time, people.
That's right, yeah.
And those rebasing tokens.
Well,
Ooh,
there was a guy who
smoking
keeps on
gorilla.
coming into this room and constantly talks about his stupid rebasing token. I think his name is Too Many Crypto. And yet you guys egg him on by constantly
That
telling
who?
him to pump his project.
Too many crypto. Is that smoking gorilla?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it is. But it's actually launching this weekend, by the way. So
Yeah, he's been ramping up. I saw a lot on Twitter when I got back from New York. But like,
I can
how
tell
we're
you
not.
99% of these projects, what
Yeah,
happens is the rewards tokens that you get, I mean, obviously, if you're involved in the IDO launch as an investor, they become worthless within a day or two. They basically just continue crashing. It's very sad. Like, if you took the total aggregate of 99% of DeFi projects and then did the log of their prices over 2 days of their launch, it's not looking so good. It looks like when you fall off a cliff and kill yourself, that red line, well, anyway, where it ends up is where your body is. That's usually what happens to them.
that's called the Squid Game drop.
Well, I think that, projects that aren't suffering the same fate, they either have to have some extreme utility in the spare market, right? Or else everyone is just who was in the IDO round is just going to try and sell their tokens, right? They're not going to hold on. They're not holding on to even their previous investments. You got to have something like a game coming out. You got to have something like a DeFi project with an AMM or some type of yield farming
Meerkats.
thing. You got
That's
to
why
have
Mad Meerkats are
some type
taking
of
the fuck off right
aggregator,
now.
some type of launch pad with great projects on board already, like good projects, like actual really good projects. There has to be something about you, but if it's a rebasing token, that's very 2020. If you add in,
Sorry, gorilla.
well, it's
But
true.
you know what? This got me thinking, Jimmy. I I think the Meerkats should have been at NFT NYC. Where the fuck were the Meerkats?
I was at NYT NYFC, and I
Why
can
didn't you
tell you
come and
right
say
now,
hi?
I said I was at NYT NYFC,
Oh,
and
that's the wrong one, Jimmy. You mixed up the letters.
I was speaking to an empty stage. No one was even there.
You mixed
yeah,
up
No
no
the
one was
wonder.
fucking
even there.
letters again. I
I
told
can
you it's
tell you
NFT
something was wrong.
NYC.
There were Mongolians in the system. Mongolians.
You went, yeah, you went to the wrong airport, dude.
So I think that Talk here has some
NFC
interesting
is
things to
in
say. Can we get Takir Gulkar to talk a little bit about his stuff?
Jimmy, I'm just fanboying, man, for you. Yo, I just wanted to ask you, what the fuck happened on the Harmony? I heard there is some hack.
Oh, dude, don't get me started, man. Some of us got involved. We tried to help them fix it, but basically we tracked down the wallets that it got sent to, and then potentially some people who were affiliated with those wallets because the wallets had previous transactions beforehand. Well, you know what happened. So the question is, will they get the money back? Right now, they're in negotiation with the exploiter to get at least 90% of it back.
I doubt it because nowadays everybody puts it in the mixer, gets out clean.
Well, there have been cases where, for example, okay, Ronin Wall is a bit different because, North Korea wasn't going to give the money back. But Coinbase, for example, when they got hacked, they did a 90-10 split. They said, give us back 90, you keep 10, we're not going to press charges. So, we'll see.
But is it a
Is that
bridge
industry
or is it
standard?
actually a protocol? Like, was it a bridge that was exploited?
The Coinbase one was a bridge, yes. It was a bridge to Coinbase's wallet.
Like, what about Harmony one?
The Harmony one was the Horizon bridge. That was the ETH bridge, where those things were basically wrapped versions of ETH ERC20 tokens, but mostly ETH. 95% of it was ETH. And so now it's all unbacked. So if it says it's got this amount, it means it's there, but it's not really there.
Isn't
And
it the
that was
same
not a
way that
trusted bridge.
Ronin got hacked? Like, the Ronin bridge was also
No, the Ronin
exploited a
bridge
way
got
that.
hacked in different ways. No, basically, I don't really think that the Ronin bridge thing. So the Harmony thing was there's a four multi-sig. There's a signature multi-sig wallet. Four signatures. You need two of them to drain the wallet. So the person got two of them and then drained the wallet. And then the case of the Ronin thing, I remember it was the vault that got attacked. Right.
The
So it was the
Ronin,
vault
I think,
on
like it
Ronin's
was a
side.
bridge that got hacked, and the guy actually did withdraw all of the money through a mixer. I think he was using Tornado Cash.
Yeah, yeah. But he attacked the vault on the Ronin side. So this is a wallet that control. This was the signatories that he took. The signatories' private keys. The Ronin one was slightly different. He attacked the vault and was able to empty it.
Gotcha. But I don't see there a scope of
But I mean, by the
negotiation
way, that
as
Ronin
right
guy, he
now.
didn't take it all. He took like 600 million or 300 million or something like that. But there was more on the wallet. But the vault
It
itself,
was around
one of the
900
vaults.
million.
Yeah. Okay, well, whatever it was, one of the wallets. That was the one of the vaults. That's what it had for the Horizon Bridge. The Horizon Bridge had a series of wallets, but one of the wallets was the ETH addresses, or not the ETH addresses. It was the ETH tokens. The wrap ETH tokens was in the wallet, and it was basically like a custodian bank, a bank custodian to watch over it. But obviously, it was not watched over very well because the two private seed phrases were taken and then used to drain the bridge.
Where do you get all this
Okay.
info, Jimmy?
Okay. This is
It,
crazy
the
stuff
Harmony
happening.
one was much more amateurish, like 10x more amateurish. The Ronin one took real skill to accomplish.
But now, how safe are these bridges actually when we are talking
They're
about?
not
Like, this is,
safe.
I think,
They're not
fifth
that
or
safe.
sixth case for a bridge exploit.
They're not that safe because they have a million different exploits. I think that bridges are a terrible idea. That's why Thorchain's a good idea, and you've been on Thorchain spaces and you know why. That fucking bridges are awful ideas. Like having Alpha. Would you trust Alpha? Look at him. He's ugly. Would you trust four alphas to run a bridge of $100 million? I would
Four
not trust
alphas?
Alpha with a piece of bubble
Yeah,
gum. Would not trust that guy.
not one, but
And yet
four.
these four alphas run $100 bridge vault. Well, so no, it's not a vault. Technically speaking, it's a wallet, which controls the vault and the bridge and everything like that. It's much worse than what happened with Ronin. That's just one of the exploits. You can have a million exploits for bridges. Bridges are a terrible idea. Terrible.
Because of trust? You're saying because of trust?
Well, there are trustless bridges out there. Basically, they use what Thorchain did with liquidity pools, right? You have to stake something in order to send something out, right?
Yeah,
There's
that
no one
makes sense.
controlling anything. But this is not a trustless bridge. This was controlled by a four signature wallet. This Harmony thing, the Horizon Bridge.
Fuckers. What the fuck in the truck? What's up?
I didn't want to change the
I
conversation.
don't like trucks.
I thought we were bringing stuff back to Peg this morning. I'm ready. Loot Dollar is calling me.
Is that who we're going for? All right, loot's up
Loot
first.
Dollar is like, bro, the liquidity is so low, bro. It should be very easy to get this done.
Is it under $100,000?
Way, way under. Let me get to it.
Because that
36K.
homepage doesn't always register the right amount.
Nah, it's showing 36K. It was a hell of
What?
a, yeah, 36K in
Under
liquidity.
50K.
Yeah, yeah. It's
So
sitting at two.
so it's not a glitch when
Are
it
you
says that I
talking
own.
about the Crow token?
We're talking about
No,
loot loot finance.
Loot Dollar. Loot Dollar Rat Crow.
Wait, Loop Dollar LOOP or L something else?
LOOP.
Is the Loop Finance, which was basically the Jimmy the staking solution, one of the staking solutions for DeFi product on Terra.
No, this is Loot LOOT.
Yeah, we have nothing to do with terror.
Loop Finance is run by a guy. I forgot his name, but he's not that smart.
Oh, come on. Grayson?
Damn it,
The Loop
Jimmy.
Finance guy. Well, they got wrecked though, and
Jimmy,
they
we have
moved to
to.
Juno.
We got wrecked, Jimmy. We got wrecked.
Yeah, man, we can't do that. We have to be nice at least until we get it to Peg and we get these
He's a
these bonds.
smart
No,
guy.
no, this is another project. This is not Loot. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Hey,
Talking
bro,
Pronos.
We need closed captions. Everybody turn closed captions on.
All right, Alpha. So
I should mention that WTF, he did kick me out of one of his spaces.
Everybody kicks you out but me. That's like, come on.
He kicked me out. I was telling him about prison recipes. I said the Aryan Brotherhood has very good prison
Oh,
recipes.
yeah.
Oh, boy.
Hey, yo, give me co-host.
No. Okay.
Okay, it's okay. We're not
Dr.
talking about
Dow.
the Aryan Brotherhood. So what are we doing here? How do we? How many people
Well,
do we
here's
need?
the thing. I don't know what ratio it says on Loop Finance right now, but if it's as low as you say it is, then this is the most lucrative time to buy bond tokens because you're getting like a 2,500%
I have 3,000 gold.
when it gets above peg. If you buy it when it's that far below peg.
You know who got wrecked the
Jimmy
most in the
explained
Terra thing?
earlier.
All those bonded Luna
I
people.
mean,
They
like,
got wrecked.
when someone talks about peg, like, I kind of like lose my shit on it because I tried to do the same arbitrage system on Tomb Finance as well on Phantom, right? So I thought, yeah, okay, peg is gonna come back. I'll buy Tomb, switch it back to Phantom, right? Motherfucker, like, has never been able to get the peg back since, like, I don't know, like, since the BTC crash or like Luna crash. They're still at like .33.
A lot of algorithmically pegged tokens have been under peg since the Luna crash because
They
Well,
all went
the
under
Phantom
peg.
USD thing has been under peg for like 6 months.
A
6
lot of
months
them
is
went
way too
under
long.
peg like right before it happened, and that's when I came up with that extremely stoned moment when I was wondering if these algorithmically pegged tokens are telling us the future.
Damn, son.
I don't think like the concept of algorithm is like the term. It's more of like it's like hedged rather than using the algorithm, right? So one thing drops, the other thing rises. Like algorithm is something more sophisticated in terms of technology, but there is no such thing so far which is algorithmic in like in these pegged concepts of investments. uh, Everything that you see there is basically hedged. Like, hey, you buy USD, so we burn Luna. You burn Luna, so we buy USD. That's not a fucking peg. Like, it's. I mean, I know, like, I should have realized it right before, but fuck yeah, learned it the hard way.
We're all learning it the hard way. It's literally the only way to learn these things. So I guess we got to be grateful.
For sure, man. For sure.
Yeah.
Jimmy, I want to ask you a question, guys. If anyone can, I'm trying to like look deeper and deeper into the Phantom chain. I know there is a lot of
Don't do it.
mess
It's not worth
internally.
it. The chain's
Go
fucked.
ahead.
Hey guys, you know some some bridge from Ethereum and Kronos? to Kronos, other really chain.
Yeah, there's some good ones. XYZ. Um, oh shit, Zeus, help me out here. What are the good bridges?
Rubik.
Oh, I got no
No,
idea.
I'm a
Bridget.
much bigger fan of just buying Crow and then going to Crow
That's
decks and
how
then
I
just
do it.
turning it
Yeah.
into ETH. This whole
Why
bridge
isn't the
thing is
company
bullshit.
spending those hundreds of millions of dollars rather on helping the price of Crow than fucking putting their names on the stadiums and somewhere and somewhere. Now they lost their sponsorship for
No,
UFC.
there's a difference in Crow and Crypto.com. They're not the same technically.
True. And
But
shout
isn't
out.
it the same? Isn't it the same management? Like, isn't it the same company?
No,
Not
no,
really.
no. Yeah, I was hanging out with the Crow team or Kronos. The Kronos is completely different from CryptoCon. So actually, fun fact: Ken was actually just recently, not recently, but Ken was hired onto the Kronos team because he did so well on the Crypto.com team. So that's an
Let's
example.
go. Drop that Alpha Santi. And I'm sorry I had to fly out before we got to meet Ken, but I'm glad that you stuck around, dude.
I do want to
Alpha.
mention a few things. WTF? He has blocked me. He
Oh
has kicked
God,
me out of his spaces.
Jimmy, don't
He
take it
does not
personal.
like me, and I'm taking it
He
personally.
doesn't like
I
your.
don't know what did I do to
No, he can't.
WTF to make him angry.
Your humor is a hard pill to swallow, especially for certain people. You know what I'm saying? It's like certain people, if they hear the word Aryan Brotherhood, it makes them angry, you know, and
It wasn't my
rightfully
fault
so.
they wrote a cookbook.
It's not a cookbook we have any interest in. It's like, um, you gotta just let it roll off
There
like a
are
duck.
50 recipes for Skittles. You can turn Skittles into all sorts of things.
But I'll tell you what, I got to hear from Santi about Ken because I missed it.
Oh, hey, so I actually have some pretty awesome updates for you. So one thing, we missed the Ken speak. So I was talking to the Kronos team and I asked them like, oh hey, what time is Ken going on stage? They said 12:45. I was like, okay, perfect. And then they gave me the address and because it wasn't here, it was at the Palladium Theater, so we had to walk a little bit. I was like, okay, cool. So then we went early. We went like 12:15. We started walking to the Palladium Theater, me, Johnny, and my wife. And then once we got there. Literally the second we got there, it was like 12:30. The second we got there, I saw Ken on stage, and he was like, "Okay, thank you guys so much for your time," and he walked off stage. I was like, "No, no, dude." I was like, and then I was so pissed. I was like, "Wait, wasn't it 12:45?" Like, as soon as I got there at 12:30, he was already done. So I was like, "Okay, time out." Like somebody's trolling me, dude. So then as soon as I sat down, another speaker came up, and then like it was awkward because Johnny looked at me. He's like, "Should we go?" I was like, nah, I just sat down. It
Was
was
there a
very
lot of
bad.
people there?
Uh, I would say like 40 people max, but
All
it's a
right.
big auditorium, so it has a lot of space. No,
And
but dude,
yeah,
sorry, go.
what time did he end up speaking? Did
So,
they bump it
so
forward?
it was he finished at 12:30, and he only had 10 minutes. So I'm assuming he started at 12:20.
Oh, that's a bitch.
Yeah, dude, it
And it
sucked.
was and it wasn't at the hotel, so that's rough.
Yeah, but the weird thing is that like I'm gonna talk to Ken about it too. Like he could have like they could have told us. They could have tweeted about it. Like there was a lot of Crow fam that was interested in listening to him or like supporting. I would have recorded it. Like that was the
Oh,
whole plan.
definitely. I mean, we
Yeah,
were talking about you videotaping it the day before. It was like the big plan for yesterday.
exactly. Like that was the whole point. That's content, but it's just kind of like they weren't
Well,
making it
because he was
accessible.
talking about GameFi too, right? Like that was his big. That
So
was
I know most of what he was talking about was the accelerator program. He was talking about like trying to get more people on board with the accelerator program. So yeah, that's I know that's what that will.
well, shit, man. That's what I
Yeah,
wanted to talk to him about because that's what we're in the process of applying for, and I think Kronos should be putting their money where their mouth is and throwing it at stuff like our projects, the projects that showed up to NFT NYC, the projects that show up every single day to Coffee and Cro and the Jungle, and who just push Kronos. We're the ones that are answering the question, what is Kronos, every single fucking day. We do that, you know?
No, and actually
Well,
talking about
I
that.
just think that WTF should unblock me. That's all.
You are so selfish, Jimmy.
I am. I'm a bit needy.
What do you say, Trevor?
Okay, okay. I will, bro. I love you too.
I'm sorry,
It's a
WTF. I
beautiful thing.
apologize about what I said to you.
It's okay. You didn't say anything to me. I just don't want to hear about the Aryan Brotherhood teaching you how to cook.
My wife is laughing. Boo. It's kumbaya. What are you? Don't laugh. These guys are making up. She thinks we sound corny.
Yes, it is very corny. My wife stuck her head out the kitchen like, "What the fuck are you
She's like, what are you boys doing?
talking?"
Now make up and play nice.
I'm
Oh,
gonna take my
shit.
ball and go home.
Yeah, we've had a lot of people take their ball and go home, dude. Like, oy, ay, ay.
I actually have some pretty
So
big updates though from
Go for
after.
it.
So after there, I got in contact. So I saw a tweet like from the one of the people that hosted this NFT NYC. He paid for some of it because he owns a, I think it's called Meta G. It's one of the projects, and he is throwing the full LA event, which is an NFT 3 event in LA, which is August 3 to the 11th or 3 to 7th or something like that. And I went and they sent a tweet that's like, oh, if you find our CEO in New York, you get a free VIP pass. So then I was like, oh shit, I was like, where's the CEO? So then they went and they messaged me like, oh hey, he's at this party. If you can find him, awesome. I literally got my happy ass, hopped on a train, seriously walked to the party. And as soon as I got there, the guy was awesome. I even have like a video of us talking, like, we did like a full promo video and everything. But long story short is I got a free VIP pass to the LA event. I am also going to possibly be a speaker at the LA event. And also, we can go and start putting Chronos booths over there. So he even told me how much the prices are for the booths. So I need to start reaching out to my contacts in Crow schools and everybody. It's like I need to start reaching out to the
Well,
Crow fans.
also, LA, there's a whole other crew on the West Coast that didn't show up to New York, but is out there all the time because they live there. So,
Yeah.
like, LA will be a good one,
Yeah, no, and I was talking to him, and he told me the prices for the booth. So it's like 15,000 for the big booth, like the Tron type booth. It's like 7,500 for like a normal booth, and then 2,500 for like one of those pop up booths. And then I was telling him, I was like, oh, what would be cool, like if we can go and get like, because there's only a certain amount of booths left. There's only I think 4 of the premium booths left. And then what I was thinking was if we can get in contact with like the big Chronos projects, like the Chimps, for example, maybe Boomers, Crow Skulls, Lazy Horse. If we can go and start getting the big projects and we go and all dominate one area, we can have that like Chronos section. And he's like, oh, I love that. He goes, I
Bro,
can
we
set
could
that
do
up.
it just chimps. Like, look, legends up here. We could do bad aliens, chimps, and meerkats, and Island Thunder could straight up get one of the big ones,
No,
But like,
I volunteers tribute. You can send me Alpha. I'll go represent the jungle in LA.
all right, dude, we're sacrificing Murph, and
I love it.
like, look, they're in Australia, the chimp team, so travel for them is always going to be an issue. But if we can represent the chimps,
Yeah, no, that's actually exactly the goal. If we can at least get some representation, because we barely had any Kronos representation here.
and
Like,
the meerkats, dude, I gotta say this again.
oh, that's
Like, the
true.
meerkats should have been at NFT NYC, straight up.
Actually, and Gonzo, I completely forgot about Gonzo.
Gonzo was there.
No, but like I mean, like for him to be in LA so he can get a
Yeah,
booth.
well, he's in LA,
Oh, then yeah, dude.
and it would be great to get Genius from Puerto Rico to LA. That would be sweet.
I already talked to Comment. I instantly told Comment. He goes, "All right, yeah, we're definitely interested in
Oh,
the
Comet
premium
will be
boost."
there.
Yeah, he's like, "We're definitely interested in
And
the
shout
premium
out
boost."
Crogecoin because we
True,
haven't yet
true.
this morning. Crogecoin for making it all possible. Hell yeah.
Facts. I would not be in this hotel, and I would not be able to meet Alpha and all these people, great people, without Coach Queen. That's facts.
Crogecoin flew my ass out from the vineyard to New York City, and it felt fancy, bro. I felt fancy. That's some jet setter shit. Just like 24 hours, New York and back.
True, but we had a blast, bro. I'm not even lying. We had a blast.
24 hours. I was up for 22 of them, and we packed it all in. Santi's my dude, man. Legend, where the fuck were you?
Wait, I don't think that's Legend. Legend. I think that's another Legend.
What?
Like, I don't think that's Legend from Bad. If I'm not mistaken.
Oh, who's this?
It's a different
I
Legend.
am Legend. How'd you get I am on top?
Yeah, what? So unique.
Sorry for yelling at you. Other Legend.
Yeah, so I was
Awkward.
talking. So I was talking to Legend as well because I was telling him about that event, and then he was telling me that he's thinking about maybe going to the LA event, but the one for sure that they're going to be going to is the one in Canada, which is August
What?
7th. Yeah, it's August 7th to the 11th, I think, or something like that. So what the
That's the
plan right
same
now?
time period, isn't it?
No, it's actually 1 or 2 days like off. So it's like the
Oh my
LA
god.
event is from 3 to the 5, 3 to the 6 or 3 to 5, and
Are
then this.
people literally like running the circuit, like just going from NFT event to NFT event?
I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing, dude. Honestly, I
Sounds
on
exhausting.
it's super exhausting. But the thing is, like, I have to
This is
shoot it
how
for
we spread the gospel, though, bro. It's like
exactly, dude.
can't just be on Twitter all. I mean, we can, but we got to do that too. You got to do this. The IRL shit is incredibly important, man. And that was my first. That was my first shot at
Docs.
it, and I'll do it again. I'll do it anytime.
That was your first docs. Yeah, but
It
like I
is
was
8 a.m. How many people we got in here? 40. Tweet out the room, and if you got something you want to tell us about, hit the mic button. There's someone that was supposed to be in here this morning. Oh, Pussax. Pussax wants to do a giveaway in here. Y'all feeling it? This dude's on fire, dude.
We love giveaways.
Oh my god, Pussax has been doing it though, like all week. How's that mint going? Anybody know? I know the Bulldogs minted out while I was in New York. I called that. That's dope. They burned a whole bunch of LHRC from that mint. Did that affect the price?
Well, that burning is that's a long term thing. That's really not a short term price action thing.
Of the alpha. What's up?
Hey, boy.
So yeah, I DM'd you. You know, I have something for you, but the mint is going fine. You know, we reached like 550 day.
Let's go.
Yeah, I know.
That's more than Thunder minted. We're at 400.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like, but that's also good, man. But you know, regarding the market and everything, what's going on, I'm so happy you went to New York. That's really good that we have someone at least, you know, to share some experiences, and you know, it was good listening. Maybe you share some more with us. And yeah, I mean, with this giveaway, I can just like, you can do it the way you want. I will pick for like a nice one from this Kronos Bay Puss X XL collection. So you do it how you want. What I was doing was,
Hey, I
yeah.
like how you're doing it. That giveaway that you're doing, where you want people to customize a Puss X.
Oh,
Bro,
that's a
that's the first time.
competition.
Yeah. I was gonna say, that's a really cool competition because I don't think I've seen that before.
Yeah, thank you. That was kind of a moment of inspiration. We'll see. Hopefully, I mean, actually, I was inspired by the community. They started doing some memes themselves, memes and also art. Some people just like to sort them in a nice way. Some people just like to put some crow digs there and stuff. Like, you got the point. Anyways, thank you very much, bro.
We get the point.
Yeah, bro. So how I'm doing most of the giveaways now is like I'm doing it like mostly for the ladies and like 3 NFTs for the ladies and 1 for the random. Like I give some little chance for the guys, and last like 2 days we have like 15 ladies joining the Pustex community, and coming to spaces to speak, and like none of them actually have nothing wrong, nothing against it, and kind of you see women actually loving it more than men. I mean, it's like when I send the give NFT giveaway to a lady, man, she's just posting it everywhere, and so she just they really appreciate it much more. So yeah, that's how I'm doing it, like in these days.
That must feel really good.
Yeah, I last
For you.
last night it was like 8 hours space at JSID's space. Like it was like crazy, like giving ladies popping in, and at the end it was just ladies talking, in Pussek space.
Did you ever envision it going this way and having so many women excited about the project?
No, it's like with the most thing that happened in the
That's
project.
awesome.
It's like you, as it goes, you kind of need to feel what are the potentials, which directions it organically can move. And like I saw, I mean, I had these issues, and people have there are people that have issues with Pustex, and thing is that I tried like showing it to ladies, like just to see what's going on, and I never had received any negative reaction. So it just turned out, I just felt it in a way, and you see, it's also women recognize it maybe as an opportunity to kind of, all these women in NFT project and stuff. And I'm just, why not, like we like the school, we have a Discord, and it was like 100 guys until one point, and then ladies entered, but it's still, everything is cool, everybody is cool, like everybody is kind of still respectful and kindful, and because Pussix is not about sex,
No, it's really important because like your art is being appreciated for what it is, and that's a beautiful thing because like it could go any which way, and like we've seen like we had Crypto Chicks come in here, and he's European. He had a project that was kind of cartoonish, but there were the women in Crow Fam were actually super offended by it. Certain things like how like they thought the women were dressed kind of slutty, I guess, or something like that, and the money was going to uh, fight sex trafficking. So like he was overwhelmed with the response from the community in a negative way. You know what I mean? Totally unexpected for him because he thought, here I am drawing women, trying to raise money to fight sex trafficking, but the complete opposite was the impression from the community. And now here we have the flip side. It's like your art is so there's so much to it, and we've seen such a wide range of appreciation, whether it's like from the architectural kind of side of the way you do things to just the wittiness of it. Like everybody's seeing it for the art, and that's just awesome.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. So yeah, we will just I will pick Pussix that you can, so you can organize giveaway, how you're doing it. I mean the tactical stuff, and all those kind of things. You can just do whatever you want. You can give as much as you want. Just feel free. Feel like at your own home.
That's what we like, dude. we're gonna find some really cool people that are really gonna appreciate these puss X's. I'm gonna figure out a tweet that we can put up here because we've got about 45 minutes left, y'all. So stick around because we're gonna do a giveaway and tweet out the room because your friend will probably win it. And yeah, I'm psyched, bro. What's today? It's Friday, dude. I've been saying it was Thursday all day. What am I talking about? Maybe it is the last day of school. There's no way they're going to bring them in on Monday. I don't know. I'll figure all this out. But Murphy told you guys also there's 100 or less, probably less than 100 Thunder tokens left at this point. So, hey, I thought you were going to school. I know. Mama said she would drive. Wait a second. Shut that off. Yo, it's 8:15. Yeah. If you have school, we got to go to school. Mama's going to drive. Okay, in the car. Yo, sorry, everybody. Santi's up here as a co-host. Santi, take the wheel, my dude.
Hello. All right. So
These kids.
So one thing that I did want to say that honestly in NFT NYC I saw a lot of women. You know, it was surprising. Like I honestly thought it was gonna be like a major sausage fest because you know NFTs are just NFT nerds like us. But no, a lot of women are into it, and it's actually kind of cool. And even one of the cooler projects that I went and spoke to, which was I forgot the name now, but I spoke to so many people, but they like own a P2E game, and it's actually pretty cool. And she was the head dev, the owner, everything. And I was just talking to her, and then I'm even scheduling a follow up podcast with her because I just found her interesting. So it's kind of cool to see so much representation across the NFT world. But it's honestly surprising to see how little people know about Chronos. Like we're really really early, man. Let me tell you. Like nobody knew about Chronos. Like whenever I talk to people, like, oh yeah, we're on Chronos. They're like, what's Chronos? I was like, all right, here we go. Here's
What
a
is a
speech.
Chronos? Yeah.
What is a
Like,
Chronos?
just no idea. Smart people at NFT conferences don't know Chronos. But, like, you reminded me, dude, not only were there, like, women and men represented, like, pretty much equally, but there were kids there, man. Remember that?
Oh, true.
Yeah. I just
Yes,
found them on Twitter this morning because her and her mother followed me. And I found
Empress, right?
Empress, yeah. And she was all concerned about people stealing her stuff.
Yeah, dude. No, and
She was
actually,
dropping names, bro. She was like, and Mike steals my art, and
yeah, she's a little NFT artist. And actually, fun fact, she actually won an award. She won an award at the OpenSea Awards for being one of the youngest, most successful NFT artists. So I was like, okay, I honestly think Alpha, we should have been bowing, dude. I think we messed up because I didn't realize that
I
that thing
got
said,
that feeling. I was like, you know what? This kid might be famous, and I'm like ignoring her. I should really.
yeah, yeah, because we were having the Coffee and Cro live yesterday, and then she just came up and she was just talking, having conversation, and then she just kept coming into the frame, and I was just playing with her, and then I saw her mom's thing, and it said VIP speaker, and I was like, oh, and then she's like, oh yeah, we just went up, we were speaking, and and they were speakers at the event, and they were talking about how they won the award for, excuse me, she won the award for like the youngest or one of the youngest NFT artists. She's only 5, and she had like a super successful line on ETH. Like she has 2 or 3 lines successful on ETH, and like it was like very cool. So then I even contacted them. I was like, look, I would love to do a podcast with you guys, and they said yeah. So that's another podcast you guys are gonna see. So all of these things are gonna be up on my YouTube/TikTok on my link tree. If you guys go to my bio, you guys can see my link tree has all of my content. And yeah, I'm gonna be having a lot of interviews and a lot of podcasts in these following days when I come back to Miami, and I'm gonna have a lot of content. That's all I'm gonna say. So, anybody want to share a project or anything like that? Anybody want to come up?
No, I just want to say that the guys are afraid of sex, and ladies are just so there is no any fear, but you see some fear with guys. I just like somehow it disturbs more guys
Don't
than
fear the
ladies.
pussex, boys. Don't fear it.
Yeah, yeah. But it needs maybe time, that just to get to know each other.
It's intimidating, man. People are intimidated by feminine power. Trust me. From the dawn
But
of time.
exactly, and if you look all this kind of sculptures which people, prehistoric men built and women, they are all in shape of like ladies with like big hips or big boobs, or those were the goddesses there. So there is some kind of fascination, inevitable fascination with.
It's a natural fascination. I mean, that's where
Yeah,
life comes
exactly.
from. That's the miracle of human existence.
Yeah, exactly. So all those curves somehow we find appealing. And thank you for like bringing Pussy's up to light up the room a little bit.
We love
When
it,
there are not.
dude. I love it so much because for so many different reasons, really. It's like you finally got your time to shine after like so much trial and tribulation, you know? Like this is the moment for Puss X to shine and it's just perfect. So I'm as psyched as you are to be here in this moment, dude.
Okay, so Twitter kind of limited my activities for 12 hours, so I'll be just unable to DM and stuff. But we're gonna do
I
the
told them you've
giveaway.
been hot. This boy's been hot. They had to lock him down.
But it lasted 5 days. Come on, I was like balancing for 5 days. Really good, huh?
You gotta take it easy. Take it easy. Yeah, they'll lock you down. But the longer you stick around, the easier it gets. The one of the main reasons I've been able to blow this account up so much is because I started it in 2011 and I just never used it. So then when I minted chimps and they were like telling me to verify it in Discord, and then in the Discord it said to like get in this Twitter giveaway, and then I just ended up on Twitter on this old ass account that hadn't been opened in 10 years, and I changed the name to Alpha Chimporo, and then I jumped up in that lion space. But like, oh shit, I forgot where I was going with this story. What were we talking about? Don't take me down. That fucking memory lane is gonna
About the
get me every
Twitter,
time.
about the Twitter thing, you made it 2011. It's old,
Oh
so
right,
yeah,
yeah.
there
So
is no, yeah.
because it was a 10-year-old account, it never locked me down for like adding too many friends or sending too many DMs because I already had 10 years of Twitter without being banned or whatever. I think that had a big part.
You were grandfathered in.
Yeah, exactly. And now look, Sweeper's up here. What's up, dude?
My guy, how's it going, man?
Woo-hoo. I'm alive.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking
So,
survived.
do you have Horizons on your headset there?
Horizons on the
Yeah, man. So
Oculus.
Meta Horizons on Oculus. We have a Bach Oasis. We have a world for community events and possibly giveaways and AMAs and stuff like that on Oculus, in VR. Uh, Yeah, and like, just a community sort of driven project. And it's gonna be pretty cool, man.
Bro,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
sending the invite to Bach, and then I'm gonna smack him through the phone. What is this? How do I not know about this?
Smack him hard through the phone. Get him in there.
So I can put the Oculus on when we get out of here, and
Yeah,
I
so
wasn't asking you, boy. I was asking them. Get in the car.
yeah, Alpha, you can toss your headset on. Yeah, just download Horizon. Yo, you got to share, my guy. Come on, you
Yeah,
got to
see, here,
share.
let me take the headphones out. He said you got to share.
Yeah, got to
No,
share.
sharing.
Sharing
Sharing
is
is
caring.
caring, though.
See?
Sharing.
These guys know. They
Sharing.
don't
Yeah,
teach you at school. Sharing is caring, bro.
Sharing is bearing.
That doesn't even make sense.
Sharing is daring.
Yeah,
yeah,
It's
it's
so
very
daring, but
daring
it's
to share, and
also
I'm not going to be
caring.
be
daring.
daring, bro.
It's like a two-in-one, daring and caring.
You're
And
not
then I
using it.
download what? Horizon?
Yeah,
You
so you
already
just go
have
on the
horizons.
Oculus App Store and then you download Horizon, and then in the little you just press the little magnifying glass and just type BACC, and then the Bach Oasis will pop up. And yeah, there's a bunch of mini games. There's a UFO shooter thing. There's darts. There's football. There's like a ball throwing thing at this like cool little 3D target thing. Like it's really, man, there's a rocket ship in there. Like it's pretty wild. There's
Hear that, boy?
yeah, man,
Hear
there's
all that?
a there's a pyramid with like a forest, like it's an oasis, man. There's a big frog sculpture with this like, I don't know, he's got this artifact in his hand, and I don't know, it's really cool, man. It's really nice. It's well done. It's big too. You could have meetings in there. You could do AMA events in there. You could do all sorts of different community driven projects and stuff like that. Yeah,
And how do you
it'll be
do
neat.
that? Like, how would you get in touch? Who would you get in touch with to do an AMA in there?
Okay, so let's say, okay, so for Kronos Bay, for example, okay, so the next project that comes out for Kronos Bay, if they have an Oculus, like I think there's like 10 million people on this planet right now have an Oculus product. So like, I think that this space will be open for anybody that has a Oculus Quest 1, a 2, a Rift, like any of that line of, so there's a lot out there. And yeah, so essentially the AMA artist could have one or could borrow one, and then all of the ecosystem people, the community, anybody that has an Oculus headset can jump in. They can listen to the AMA, they can play some games. The person that gets the highest on the UFO shooter, or football or darts, for example, could be thrown into a thing for a free giveaway or something like that. Um, yeah. So it's a new community project, but it's already super pretty and it's all done and looks great, and anybody can access it. So it's not exclusive to like a certain group. Like anybody can get in there, access it, go in, experience it, play the games. Yeah, I don't know. It's just sort of cool. Santi, what's up?
Oh no, no, continue. I just wanted to go and talk about a giveaway, but I don't want to interrupt you. It's just after when you're done.
Oh, it's cool. It's cool. I'm just rambling on, but yeah, no, it's something neat and something everybody can check out, and yeah, just thought I'd bring it up, and Alpha, yeah, definitely hop on, take a look. It's got a big sort of like stage area, so you could do concerts in there. Like think of like all of,
Yeah,
I don't
because
know
we
if you've
did it
seen.
with the Psycho Kitties first, you know.
Yeah.
But then like I was expecting it to build and up for us to do more stuff in the metaverse, but it cooled. It did the opposite. So I'd be psyched to see what Bach has put together for sure.
Yeah, the thing that just like, well, it's just about growing slowly, and like more people are getting into VR and it's becoming a lot more popular, and obviously the graphics are being like updated every day, like new features are added. And the thing that I like about it too is, in Facebook Horizons, like you make your own avatar and it looks like a person, and you can put different clothes on them and stuff like that, and the hands work and it's all normal. It feels not real life, but it's comfortable, and it's enjoyable. Facebook Horizons did a really good job in just making it as interactive and as like user friendly as possible. And within Horizons as well, like you have your own apartment, so you can have guests over to your apartment, and the apartment is like really really well done. It's It's got a second. It's like a penthouse suite, you know, in like a really nice hotel or whatever. So you start off in your apartment, and then you can go to the Bach Oasis by just pulling up your menu, clicking on the magnifying glass, just typing in Bach, and then it'll warp you right there. And you know, filling up that room and having a few people from the community and stuff like that in there, just doing different things and you know playing different games and yeah, running different events. I think a concert would be wild, man. Like imagine you know having uh I don't know some group up to. It doesn't even have to be somebody
That's
like
the
super
easiest thing
super.
to do, and Alpha could
Yeah,
do it.
yeah, man. Like Alpha could be up there on stage just singing his heart out, you know.
He takes this
Oh, I'm not
every
singing.
single time with baseball.
I sing in Coffee and Crow.
It's only fair that
Give me
There
the
you
iPad.
go.
There's no iPads in the car.
no, he takes it when Nana
Sorry,
picks us up.
excuse me. But here's the deal. There's something really cool I posted up top. This is a live, interactive minting process that the Doodles put together. Take a look at it. I think this is the way
Yo,
that
that
you get
is
the other
cool,
90%
man.
in. Yeah. It's got to be tactile, you know? It's happening. It's all happening.
Man,
Santi, please.
imagine you just go to like the mall or something like that, and Doodles has like a little, you know, stand at the mall, and you just go in, you know, you just scan their little QR thing, and now you can mint a Doodles NFT right at the mall. Like that is wild. Damn, I like that idea. That's cool, man.
I'm not even seeing
San-
posts up top right now. Damn it, Twitter, get your shit together.
Yo, 100% click on Alpha and check out his profile because that is really cool. Like it's got three different handles and it sort of guides you through the process, but it's very interactive and it looks like it'd be a lot of fun. You know, and you could they could be putting these machines anywhere and it could be for any project. You know, the project could switch every week or two or something. Like, yeah, that's neat, man.
So
Oh
I
my
wanted.
God. These kids.
Oh, go ahead.
Santi, go ahead, bro. I'm never gonna get them to school. They're still here.
Okay, no worries. I do want to say a reminder because Croach did pay for me and Alpha to fly out here and to NFT NYC, but I do want to give a reminder that there is a $10,000 giveaway still running. You guys have 5 days to enter. All you have to do is create a mock-up like PFP, and if you mint one that's most similar to the one that you created on the generator, then you win 10K. And you can do a bunch of entries. Like you can go and make a bunch of PFP. So who knows? Maybe one of them hits it and you just made 10K.
Yeah, I thought that was so cool. So you could have a whole bunch of different wallets with a bunch of PFPs that you've sort of created through the Kruge website there, and yeah, then you mint one, and as long as it you know has the same sort of actual, well, it's the closest to the actual NFT that you mint. Yeah, you have a chance of winning that $10,000. Like that's wild, and you could have
Yeah.
hundreds of different ones that you've created. So I thought that was super super cool.
That's the real alpha, yo. You got to. There's no limit on how many mock-ups you can make. You just have
Yeah,
to
you don't even have
post.
to switch wallets. You can just post them.
So go for it. We're talking about a 10,000 USD giveaway. Like, get that.
Yeah, not 10,000 Cro. Not 10,000 Cro, 10,000 USD, like cash. Because if it's 10,000 Cro, I don't even think I would try that hard. Oh, man. Cro's just down so much. I'm just joking, guys. I've been making a lot of memes about Cro because I staked, I was telling Alpha and everybody, I staked $20,000 of my money at like 77 cents.
77 cents is what I
Yeah.
heard.
So yeah, I just want I make cracks at Crow all the time, but yeah, dude. No, honestly, it's exciting to see that. Excuse me, it's exciting to see that big $10,000 giveaway. If you guys have been following Crows, last week we gave away $3,000. We gave away a bunch of NFTs. We gave away whitelist spots, and then we also gave away a ticket to NFT NYC 3 days ago. No, 5 days ago now. So we're always doing giveaways. We're always doing stuff. But I think the biggest one is that 10K. Yeah, with that 10K, if you get some of that, save it, and then we can go and hang out in LA, for the NFT event in August. So who knows?
Let's go. And by the way, Santi, I don't know if it's just because you were talking shit or what, but Crow's pumping right now. Crow's up.
Oh, let's
Crow's up
go.
5% in the past hour.
I woke up and then I'm like, hey, yo, Santi's up, the Crow fam representative. All right, gotta pump the market.
Let's do it. And fucking Cosmos, my favorite. Cosmos Adam is up like 8%.
What's up, T?
Man, I can relate to you about that staking. Oh my God, I feel for you, man. I'm in the same boat as you are.
Yeah, dude. I think a lot of us enter when it was like when
A
Crow was
lot
like
of us are
moving.
gonna think harder about a
Staking.
6-month lockup. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
man.
know what's funny? I was like, oh, it dropped down to like 50 cents. I'm like, all right, cool. It dropped down to 50 cents. This seems like a good spot. So I took the risk, and then all of a sudden it dropped like a rock, and I was like, all right, I guess I'll just start accumulating right now.
Yeah, dude, it was funny because my wife, like, every single time it would go down 5 cents, she's like, "Okay, should we take it out now? Should we take it out now?" I'm like, "Look, it's okay. It's crypto. It's normal. Just let it ride." She's like, "Oh, can we take it out now?" Like every single, no, it went hit 50, 60 cents, 65, 50. Then it just started going down, and then it got to the point where it was at 20 cents, and she goes, "All right, we should have taken it out." I was like, "Hey, too late now. There's no way in hell I'm taking it out right now." And then it went down to 9 cents, and then she wanted to strangle me. So if I'm
Bro,
dead,
yeah, no
if it goes to
joke,
zero, I'm
man.
dead, guys. Letting you know.
You're making me feel very lucky right now because when I staked for my wife's card, that was last August. So Crow was about where it's at right now, and it was before the 6-month run up. So that was just luck, If it was on the way down, like you guys are talking about, I might not be here right now. Like she might fucking kill me.
She might have killed you. But the thing is, though, is like we are like you guys were saying, like we're so early to this space, and the money is gonna get there. It's just a matter of time, and yeah, a lot of us got in when Crow was 40 cents, 50 cents, like you're saying 70 cents, but it sucks right now, and it sucks that we're uh, pretty deep in the red from where a lot of us started off, but I think it's just a matter of time, honestly. Like the markets are all over the place, but we will recover and we will get to where we want to get to. There's no reason Crow can't get to $1, $2. Like look at what BNB's doing, and then look at the advertising that Crypto.com has, and look at the following and the ecosystem that we've built. Like, man, it's guys like Alpha running spaces like this every day. The amount of like just people being aware that Kronos is a real thing and the community is real, and like we've got something awesome growing here.
Yeah, dude. Like I used to get upset when people didn't know what Kronos was. Not upset, like angry, but just like confused. And like, hey, come on, man. Like let's get with it, y'all. Kronos is here. And
Actually,
it used to make me feel like, all right, if they don't know about it, maybe we're not as big as I think we are. What I've come to realize is that every time someone says they don't know, especially when I was at NFT NYC, right? Because everybody there should know, especially because Kronos is all over the place. It actually makes me happy now. It makes me excited because even though we're still at this point where like people in Web3 don't know of our existence, we're still doing, like, we've been growing and building the whole fucking time. Excuse me. Sorry, Nat. I see you down there. And we've been doing it. We've just been building. And like we've detached from this downward trajectory of the rest of the market. Like, I don't know. I feel better and better about things personally. Cool chick. What's up?
Good morning, everybody. How are you all?
Beautiful.
I'm giving away a whitelist for Cyber Squad Omniverse. I was wondering if I could share it to the top, and I'll draw it here in about 5 or 10 minutes.
That sounds like a plan.
Thank you. And if anybody doesn't know, this is like their third collection. The previous two collections have sold out. They were on different platforms. It'll be July 1st on Abyssus Bay, and they're giving away over 10K in prizes, a couple of loaded lines, a crow skull, a mad meerkat, a psycho kitty, 3000 in crow, some Omniverse NFTs. I'm sorry, I can't remember all of it, but the whitelist price is $2.99.
Yeah, it's a lot. I'm pretty sure it's the biggest giveaway we've had so far on Chronos by my calculations. We should get Khan in here. What's today? Friday? I'll see if we can't get Khan in here for the jungle tonight. But yeah, we're getting close to July 1st is going to be here before you know it, y'all. And
Yeah,
for people that don't remember, like, it was in here, in the jungle in December, that we told Khan to drop the CDC, drop the zero, and get with the hero. And it's finally going down. And if you remember, if you check the tapes, we were this close in January. We had him. Me, Schwiz, and Khan were having conference calls with Bogdan. We were going to make it happen. And CDC came in and put the kibosh on the whole thing and made him do another drop on CDC. So this has been a long time coming. And I'm talking like I'm big time invested in our dude Khan. Emotionally, financially, like I'm all about it. So let's
they
go.
have a heck of a website. They have a solid roadmap. They even have, it tells you about each character that he's created as well. But I can send him a message for you if you want at 3 p.m. today. Is that your time or my time?
4:20 Eastern Standard Time
Thank you.
every day. Well, not every day. Most days. Alien, what's up?
Morning, Alpha. How are you, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Uh, anyway, just wanted to kind of jump in here. Did you? It's Geo, by the way. Did you catch the partnership that my coffee company has with Mad Meerkat and Cro?
Yeah, I felt like they were probably sitting in Coffee and Cro when we were talking about it earlier this week, and just
Yeah,
decided
buddy.
to
What?
pull the trigger.
I told you 2 days ago on the space that the coffee company was going to have some announcements, and partnering with Mad Meerkat and Cro was huge. But
That's an awesome one, dude. I can't wait. I can't wait to. We got to figure it out in here, actually, while we're here. Like Coffee and Cro needs to come up with a good name for the blend.
listen, man, it's my personal profile, Twitter profile. Um, you'll find it on the aliens profile because I tweet out my profile.
I hear
But
Alpha drinks
just
decaf.
man,
Blasphemy.
whatever. Yeah, that is blasphemy. But I'm not gonna say much in case somebody actually enjoys decaf. But yeah, man, just reach out. We'll make whatever blend for whatever project that they like. It's free of charge. It's you actually make money when your blend sells, but it doesn't cost you anything to have your own blend. So first thing is when Alpha blend. Second thing is Aliens is going to start minting soon. Just quick shill is there's 2,500 NFTs. Each of them act as a lotto ticket for 120 draws and 500,000 Crow in prizes. And we actually discussed as a team yesterday doing a V2 line after this one sells out, and airdropping an NFT to all of the alien holders as a new ticket for the next round. So we're just going to keep kind of doing this over and over again, and hopefully build a good base of holders, and just keep doing these draws, and just keep giving back and letting people win. So just some
That's how you
exciting.
do it, man. That's the sustainable model that we've established here in Web3. You know, you build a community, you build the solid Genesis project, and then you keep it moving. You know.
Well, yeah, I mean, to be honest, the aliens, we don't have a Discord. We got our Telegram announcements page, but we do have quite a beefy following, and a lot of people have reached out to me directly to ask about it, and when mint. It's gonna so when it's gonna be shortly. We're gonna give it a window, right? We'll say from X date to X date, and if they sell out, we'll start draws, before that end date, and if they don't, we'll draw based on the prize amounts at the end of it. But the V2 line, if it does sell out, basically anybody who holds an alien will get another NFT of this new line, and
Just
yeah,
to clarify though, real quick. So if it doesn't mint out, there's
oh
still
yeah,
giveaways.
oh yeah, yeah. So it's 500,000 crow with sellout, right? If it doesn't sell out, then it'll be 50% of whatever's generated in the live mint in the first place, right? So say 1,250 sell by the time we close the mint date, then it'll be 250,000 crow up for grabs. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, dope.
Yeah, there will be draws even if it doesn't mint out. But I mean, if it mints out, you get bigger prizes to be won, right? Like the
And
lowest
what?
prize, we
Yeah,
got
yeah, yeah.
50 prizes. Like we got three max prizes of 75,000 crow. Then we have four 25,000 crow prizes. And then it goes down from there. The lowest is we have 50 prizes of 700 crow. So there's a lot to be given away here. It's like I said the first time I came up here, right? The utility is not. I'm not promising you, land in the metaverse on a spaceship in the sky on the way to Mars. The utility of this project legitimately is buy the lotto ticket, potentially win crow. That's the whole utility, right? I'm not selling a pipe dream. It's
Cut and dry, baby. I like it.
That's it, man. It's no pipe dream. Just you go to your corner store and you buy a ticket for the Powerball or the Mega Millions, and you win, you win. You don't. But our odds are a lot better. So why
Yeah,
not?
and you got a much cooler ticket stub.
Oh yeah, 100%. Plus, it's not like it's just gonna stop after the main draws, right? All the
Right.
secondary sale royalties, they get all put into the prize wallet, all of them. Like the project's not keeping any of the secondary sale royalties; they're all going back into the prize wallet. And every 2 months, three holders will be drawn to split that prize wallet. So it's just a recurring lotto. And then once V2 comes out, it'll be the same thing, right? It'll go to the same prize wallet, and it'll be the same draws, and it'll just be recurring after that. So it's just a fun little thing that's sustainable and fun to have, and you can win more than once, right? It's 120
Hey, fun
draws,
and sustainable is exactly what we need around here.
man. There's 120 draws, and we'll do 5 draws a day for 24 days. So your ticket.
5 draws a day. That's awesome.
Well, yeah, I mean 120 prizes, right? And divided by 5 is 24, I believe. So it'll be 5 a day, and if you win on a Monday, there's nothing saying you can't win on a Wednesday either. It's going to be totally randomized from a random number generator. So five tickets, which will be Alien Lotto Club 001 or Area Alien Lotto Club 1002. They'll be drawn every day during the main draws, and hey man, you could hit once, you could hit twice, you could hit 5 times, or you could hit no times. Right? It's a lotto.
It's a lotto. Murph, what's up, dude?
Hey, boss. I like this idea about coming up with the coffee name. I'm thinking like Morning Thunder. But so you want to do something in the Discord? Maybe throw some. I can throw something together and maybe get some inputs. Maybe do a little 420
Yeah,
Thunder
let's definitely
giveaway
do
or
it in the
something.
Discord for
What
sure.
do you want?
And
What do you want to give out?
we have the Discord is up top too, y'all, all the way to the right probably. Don't miss out on what's going on in the Jungle Discord, because that's where it's all happening. Yeah, we'll give away a prize of 4,200 Thunder. Nope, 10,000 Thunder for the winner
Nice
of
for the
the
winner.
title contest. Yeah.
Got it. Let me write that down. 10,000. And I will write
Woo-hoo.
something up and have it posted, this evening after I get off work. That and what was the other thing?
Cool, cool. Today's Friday, which means we're giving away a Thunder token from that giveaway from Monday. What the hell was it? I don't know, but I remember Joe Q's probably got it.
Yeah, I'm sure he's got
I
that.
gave away some. Well, what it was we were giving away some crow and a token, and Truck got your answer, and so I gave Truck my crow for your answer on Monday, Alpha.
Oh, that did happen? That's awesome, dude. The
Hey,
bike
that's
the
exactly
bike
what it
giveaway
was.
went down.
It was on Monday. Truck answered your question of what was the most times a kamikaze pilot ever returned from a mission, and it was it was nine times this fucking
9
kamikaze.
times. That was
It's
great
fucking,
trivia.
it
People
is
really
fucking
enjoyed that trivia.
and so did I.
Oh wait, I actually have to get going really quick, but it's an honor being here, and I'll be back. No, I'll probably be back before you guys are gone, or after you guys are gone. So you guys have a great, phenomenal day, and I'll see you guys at 420.
Yes,
Uh,
sir.
so Alpha, my project that I'm getting ready to do got moved up an entire freaking week and a half from what I'm supposed to be. Um,
Wow.
So stupid. Yeah, I know. The Supreme Court wasn't supposed to release this ruling today until next week. They're releasing it today. And this project that I'm doing has something tied with this ruling from the Supreme Court. So, fuck
Political
it.
NFTs, let's go.
Exactly. Pitting both sides against each other.
Hey Viking, were you on Dom's space yesterday?
Dom and Akil?
Yeah, Dom, Akil, and Andrew.
Yeah, more than likely. Yeah, Dom sent me. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you. I was there speaking under my personal profile. You bring some good insight, so I think I know what your project is with the Supreme Court ruling. So I'm looking forward to it, man.
That's where I met this guy in the David Gokhshtein spaces. He's
Yeah,
smart as shit.
Dave's a good guy. I talk to Dave quite frequently, and I text with Dom and Andrew every day. So those guys are all solid guys. Good spaces to be
Yeah,
in.
Forte is cool as shit. Forte used to actually work for Gokhshtein Media, and something happened with those guys where they had a falling out. Um, Forte, he's in Canada, I believe in Toronto. I've got his personal cell number. Gokhstein's cool as shit. Fucking Dom, I've got his personal cell number. Those guys are all really cool. Akil just started his commissionary ship on the Oregon drug panel. So yeah, those guys are all fucking awesome.
Yeah, Andrew lives 10 minutes from me. So and we're both Italian Canadian guys. So we go to the same bakeries, drink the same espressos, grab the same
Italian
bread.
Canadians, yeah. Are there a
But
lot of you, or do you guys stick together? Because it's
oh man, listen, where we are in Toronto. A lot of people don't know this, but north of Toronto, it's the biggest Italian population outside of Italy. So,
no
like,
shit.
I
What's the
listen.
town called?
Uh,
I'm in Petawawa in Ontario.
okay, so okay, Pet. I spent some time at CFB Pet, but
Yeah. I live
Woodbridge.
3 minutes away.
Yeah, Woodbridge Vaughan is the town. It's
Oh man,
90.
Vaughn's nice. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
it's 90% Italian. Like I didn't listen. I didn't grow up speaking English,
That's
and I was
unbelievable.
yeah. I grew up speaking
Woodbridge
Italian.
is huge too. Woodbridge, man.
Yeah, that's where I am. But and Andrews and King. But but yeah, I didn't grow up speaking English, and I spent my entire life here. That's how big the Italian population is
That's so
here. But
wild because we think Canada, we think like big French connection, you know, but like
well, it's Quebec, right? Like the province of Quebec, but even Montreal has an insanely massive Italian population. So our Italians came here. Like what happened is they would go through Ellis Island in New York, and then they'd make their way north. And for the most part, the Italian uh, diaspora to Canada happened later than it did in the U.S. So a lot of Italians went to the U.S. in the 1910s, 1920s. The Italian population here predominantly came here in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. So when you think, New York Italian, it's kind of not everybody, but you think Jersey Shore and they pronounce shit all fucked up like gabagool, which doesn't fucking make sense. It's not a damn word, right? But our diaspora in Canada with Italians is very new, right? So for the most part, we all speak the language here. We all maintain the traditions and everything. So
Well,
yeah,
you
like
guys have you guys are more of a European vibe of what
more closely
Italy
tied
is
to
now.
original Italian culture, where American Italian culture has kind of become
Well,
its own thing.
it's become bastardized because
Yeah.
it's had 150 years of American integration versus their version of Italian immigrancy is not as bastardized as the American version is right now.
well, listen, I'll tell you this straight up right now, right? Like I'm a conservative guy. As a Canadian, I look, whether it's Italian Canadian or just Canadian Canadian. I look at the states as honestly, you guys. I don't think you guys realize how good of a place the U.S. is when you compare it to even a Democratic neighbor to the north, right? Like,
Well, I agree. I agree with you, bro. That ruling yesterday was a gunshot around the world for places like Canada, Australia,
What
New
happened yesterday,
Zealand. Are you serious,
bro?
Alpha?
I've been traveling.
So yesterday, bro, the Supreme Court ruled 6-3, and this affects you, Alpha. Okay, yesterday the Supreme Court ruled 6-3 that every American has the fundamental right to carry a weapon in public. And
No shit.
states like New York, California, New Jersey, Maryland that are stifling and not allowing you to get a permit is completely unconstitutional, and they have to allow you to carry in public. It's your right to be able to protect yourself in public is exactly what Clarence Thomas said. The fucking liberals' heads started exploding yesterday, bro.
I bet, especially because Clarence Thomas's wife. Oh, forget it. Nifty, go ahead, bro. I'm gonna fucking die up here.
Are you serious, Alpha? I cannot believe you didn't know that news. And then,
No, I didn't. My wife told me that uh, they're shutting down Jewel, and like that's my binky, dude. You can't take my
okay,
binky.
okay, yeah, exactly. They put out the bullshit news so nobody. Yes, there's a federal bill to shut down jewel pods right now, and
What the fuck is going on?
I think it's actually gonna go through.
dude, look at this though. I just want to jump in here. Like,
I'm coming to Canada.
you guys are reeling on that ruling. You don't want to come here, bro, because while that ruling came out, our parliament just passed a bill called C11, which basically means that the government can see everything you do on the internet at any given time to make sure you don't commit a hate crime with your
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
words.
I'm
fucking
gonna
Yeah.
jump
god.
in because I've been waiting for a while. Nothing happened in Texas when they started the open carry. You guys are just being a little, in my opinion, weak snowflakes. It's
Okay,
gonna be
thanks,
okay.
Texas.
What are
What
you
was wait?
talking about? We're being weak snowflakes, bro. We're talking about it being a good thing. We're talking about being a fucking great thing because people in New York, Maryland, California are going to be able to arm themselves, and people are going to think
And
twice
shoot each
before they
other.
go
Let's
and try.
go.
No, people are going to think twice before they try to fuck with somebody, bro.
The
It's
way you
all
were
about
framing it really made it
self-preservation.
very difficult to understand which side of the position you were on. Maybe clarify that when you're doing it.
Well,
Texas, we know that you're a Second Amendment advocate just like myself, and I think that is a good push
for Maryland, New York, Jersey, California. Those people are stricken
Shout
with
out Jersey.
gun violence is rampant, and the people that are law-abiding citizens can't carry a gun to protect themselves. I carry 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. When I use the bathroom, I got a firearm on me.
Exactly, Truck. And we actually had a conversation about you last night and how this law affects people like you. And I was telling these guys this is such a great law because it's going to bring in reciprocity. I don't know if you guys are legal, but it's going to bring in the fact that if you can carry in North Dakota, you can carry in fucking New York. And
Yeah, because that never made sense.
for truck drivers that are constantly getting in trouble for carrying their weapons in their trucks, this is going to help them out a lot.
I've never been in trouble for carrying in my truck. I've been stopped in New York and in New Jersey with an AR-15 pistol in my truck, and they do not bother me.
Well, good. Let's go Martech and then Cool Check.
Yo, what's going on, Alpha? Did you get my T-shirt, bruv?
Not yet, man, but I live on an island. You got to give an extra 3 days.
No, I'm talking about from NFT NYC. I
Oh, I
dropped
got
you
a
that
T-shirt
DM.
for you. Hell yeah,
Oh,
man!
lovely.
I had them print out 7 or 8 when yesterday when I was at the table.
My dude. But couple things, yeah. Open carry, man. I'm out here in Atlanta. That was the first thing that I done is get my open carry license. So you can actually open carry a rifle. Literally, you can walk down the street with an AR strapped on your back. WTF? You know what I
Yo,
mean?
that's
You
I know
could
crazy.
we're in the
you
South. We can do that. It's
yeah,
no problem.
you could carry a long gun. You could walk down the street with a pump action shotgun and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, for me, I love firearms. I actually build them and stuff like that. And definitely for personal safety. But on another note, yo, M Share is going kind of ham right now.
Let's fucking go.
Yo, let's go.
M Share, MMF.
Man, we knew MMF was not going anywhere, man. They're just building quietly in the background, man.
Yeah,
100%.
Bro, I was
yeah,
buying that
No,
shit for
it's
3
because
cents and throwing it
it's
on the
because
grill.
SVN's about to hit peg again and start in the boardroom, and MSHR boardroom's going to start printing.
yeah,
Go.
yeah, and it's kind of cool because they just learned. I think they learned and they adapted because remember they were pushing out
And the
all them
community
tokens.
learned. The community
Right,
learned how to handle it. Yeah.
right. But on the same token, there's another platform that I used to love dearly. They're following the same flipping course, man.
Dark crypto.
Let's call it what it
Yo,
is.
Dark
Hey.
Crypto.
All them fucking pegs, man. Pardon me, that. All them pegs, them new pegs that were getting us hype, they
Come on
depegged, man.
now. I know.
So and the thing is, they got this peg market that you gotta put your money in there. You gotta wait for 8 hours. Like you're waiting for 8 hours as the shit is like declining, and then like once it depegs, you can't even claim your money. So I don't know what the heck they're up to over there, but it's leading false expectations. And I just want to say to the space, my deepest apologies the other day when I was talking about that D coffee kind of situation. Yeah, it went to shit. My deepest apologies. I will not be talking about dark crypto anymore.
No, it's
Enough said.
fine, man, because we talk about it
Yo,
because
but they're mad
it's what we're
scientists,
into.
man.
Yeah, they
Yo,
are
like
mad scientists.
I honestly I got a lot of faith in dark crypto. I got a lot of faith in MMF. Like I know they're building in the background and like man, the market as a whole is in a rocky spot right now. So I think it's just a matter of time, man. I think whatever's going on with dark crypto depegging and stuff like that right now, like I 100% think they're going to be fixing that in the future for sure.
It's
Just
a
time.
heavyweight. It's a heavyweight project, man. Dark crypto is no joke. But yeah,
Real quick,
cool. Check.
I did the drawing. Dee is the winner. I don't see her in the room right now. But I
D
did.
Yakubovich.
Uh, actually, I don't know what her real name is or his. It's just D. I know she's in the Northern Hippo Syndicate,
All right.
and we play
Yeah,
poker
I don't
together.
see. I
So,
don't see her in here. But
but
congrats.
I sent I sent you a DM, and I also sent um Cyber Squad a message, and I'll
Oh
get
yeah,
back
we will
to you
make
on
that.
it.
We will make that happen for sure. Cool chick. And it is 9 o'clock, y'all. So congrats on making it through another Coffee and Crow. Happy Friday. And don't forget to drink some water, brush your teeth, floss those puppies, and own your keys, own your crypto. This is
Boss,
DeFi.
what's tomorrow's schedule?
Tomorrow we're doing the
Saturday.
jungle. Yeah.
Actually,
Tomorrow
I may start talking about dark crypto again when they print it again. Disclaimer.
we might run a Coffee and Crow tomorrow just because things have been so crazy. And I finally got, like 12 hours of sleep last night. Gonna get back on my schedule here. Oh man, it's been a roller coaster, but we keep winning, man. We keep showing up, and we keep winning. Oh wait, Lila's coming up here. We gotta let Lila go. Lila, I can't believe I was in New
Yeah,
York and I didn't see you.
you need to rest up for what is it, Springfield?
Greenfield, yeah. That's in July. July's coming up. Damn. Lila, go ahead.
Good morning,
Snitch.
Alpha. I know you're wrapping it up. So I just wanted to say that the mood this week at NFT NYC, like I've been getting a lot of DMs, like how was the mood? It was everyone was buzzing like nothing was going on.
So positive. Yeah.
Yeah, it was so positive.
It was
And I
amazing.
just wanted to, I know you want to wrap this up. I just wanted to say one other thing. What was noticeably absent was crypto.com. I know they're having that Sunday meeting, but Alpha, I just wanted to share that. Like, do you remember during the Super Bowl, there was so much talk, there was the ads, and, it was Coinbase and Crypto.com. Well, I don't know how many of you were in the room at Marriott Marquis, but there was nothing like Coinbase Theater. Coinbase was everywhere. And there were other,
And
even
Chronos. It's about, yes.
yeah.
It's
So I
Chronos.
don't know if anyone else noticed that, Alpha. I just wanted to share that with you and the room.
No, I think that's a really, really good point. I don't know if it has anything to do with the fact that we were in New York and New York and crypto.com have such a
But
tenuous
still,
relationship. Yeah. I mean, I didn't see an advertisement. I didn't see a sticker. I didn't see
right,
a poster. I didn't
right.
see a business card. And
You
thank
were
you for
there
coming
and
up
you
here and
didn't
bringing
say
that up
hello to
because
me,
I can't believe we
Alpha.
didn't see each other. Lila,
I cannot
I
believe.
was in the city for 22
Alpha, I
hours.
can't believe that either.
Oh my God.
Come on,
Come
I
on. Like,
apologize.
you should have DM'd me. Do you know how many people I
Alpha.
was meeting? Like, come
I
on,
tweeted it
Alpha.
out. I said, check the tapes. I said, we are doing Coffee and Crow live from the Marriott Marquis
I,
Thursday morning at 9 a.m. And we were there.
Yo, Leela, is that on you then? I don't know.
yeah, probably. So I was speaking. I was a speaker on a side panel. So I was preparing my presentation. I had a lot going on. And by the way, my art, not to shill, but my art made it to the Jumbotron in Times Square again. So
Let's go.
please give some love to my pin tweet this morning. I was so busy, I didn't even have time to share that early in the week, Alpha. But I would
That is
have
so,
loved
no,
to
it's
meet
been
any of
so
you.
crazy.
Thank you. I'm so bummed I didn't meet any of you. And
I'm coming
also,
back. Lila, I
you
was on
are?
the air for 30 minutes. It's a 30-minute flight from the vineyard to New York.
Mm. Okay,
I'll
it
do it
was very
anytime.
crazy. It was very
I'll fly to New
crazy.
York for lunch and fly home. No joke.
Awesome. And listen, now that the weather's nice in Maine, hey, I'll come up to Maine. No, you're not in Maine. Where are you?
No,
Martha's
Martha's
Vineyard.
Vineyard. It's the
I know.
best out here.
I know.
It's the
I know.
best.
But yeah, and then downtown, did you go to any of the venues? Like the Samsung headquarters had amazing side parties. There was another one down at the Polygon Hub, Polygon Studios had this immersive thing, and my art was there too, separately. Then Spatial had events, so there was just stuff happening all over the city, like side events. But yeah, no, I was pretty excited to have my art on such a big platform. So they had thousands of artists apply, and I think only a few of
There
us
was over $100 million spent by
really.
NFT projects just
Wow.
on billboards in
Advert.
Times Square. Yeah.
Wow. 100 million? Wow.
$100 million. We're doing it. We're doing it.
Wow.
And you just
So there's still money flowing, Alpha.
you can see it, and the markets are pumping this morning. I mean, it's not
Yeah,
really what is tied to our emotion, but like
yeah,
it's really true. Like the vibe in New York was something that was unexpected for me, and what you said about crypto.com is incredibly interesting, and I'm going to be thinking about it a lot today, and we'll be talking about it in the jungle at 4:20. So roll something really extra special, because there's something going on here, and we're going to have to go down some conspiracy rabbit holes.
Well, I think I'm going to send. Do me a favor. Do you mind pinning my tweet from this morning, and then I'll let you go. I think I'm going to send a private message to Crypto Rockstar because they're hosting the thing this Sunday, right?
I
For the
heard
loaded.
I heard he's coming back to do Sundays again.
Yeah. So
I'm
how do
interested
I?
to see what's going to happen, because, and we'll talk about this at 4:20. But I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in Rockstar. Not for taking a break and not for coming back, but the situation with DeFi Dave wasn't handled properly. And the more I look into it, the worse I feel about it. Because like people keep asking me why? How did this happen? And it boils down to that singular incident of someone with, you know, someone that was trusted in the community, Rockstar, telling Comet, the head of Crogecoin, that he could trust DeFi Dave. Like, people, trust is a big thing. It's all we have, and
Yeah.
you have to trust, and then you have to verify. So be safe out there. I'll
Yeah.
see
So
you.
I
I'll see you in
missed
a couple
what
hours.
happened, but I'll see you at 4. So I missed what happened with DeFi Dave, but maybe we can catch up another
Oh,
time.
we are gonna have to catch you up at 4:20. Yeah, that's a story.
Yo, that's a story and a half, 100%,
Oh,
man.
Woo-wee.
really?
People were asking about him in NFT NYC. Like, that's how bad it is.
Wow.
Grab
He
some
made a
Wow.
name
popcorn.
for himself. He made
Yeah,
a name for himself.
basically DeFi Dave is dead to us in Chronos, and like we will write scriptures and stuff about this in the future, but for right now, it's a hard recovery after that one for sure.
Lots of
Wow.
love to everybody that survived. We're all still here.
Yeah, and yeah, I was just, it was great to just meet so many people, and I think a lot of the panels didn't really add that much value, except I shouldn't say because I spoke.
No, the conversations, like,
Were
in the
great, right?
hallways, was the best
Yeah,
part.
they were great.
Definitely.
Yeah.
All right, lots of love, everybody. I'll talk to you
Lots of
soon.
love. Okay, have a great day.